Hi. I shouldn't do that. Mara still kind of hurts. How we doing? How we doing? Hi. 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 Too much wanking. Too much fucking knocking people out in sparring. Obviously. Okay. Actually. Here we are, back again. So, good news. This may be the last release. This might be the last time we have to do an all missions playthrough. Bad news is, we've got to do another all missions playthrough. Unlucky. But you all seem to be enjoying it, so not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. But this is like, not only have we fixed everything that I spotted yesterday, the couple of minor issues, but also I've fixed everything. I had a list of things from yesterday that were like things that I would investigate if I needed to do another build, if that makes sense. So like they weren't enough of a problem for me to warrant doing an entire new playthrough. But if I had to crack open the SEM one more time, I would look into them. So we have also fixed all of those. So not only have we fixed all like the actual broken shit, but also we've fixed all the things that like, the tiniest little things that annoy me that really didn't make a difference and wouldn't have mattered in the final build anyway. But I've fixed them regardless because why not, right? New credits are in. Everybody should hopefully be credited. If you're not, tell me and I'll put you in. But hopefully that should be everything. All the new voice acting is in for all the side missions. All the timings have been updated. I did that this morning. So every dialogue should flow. Everything should be in. I completely... Like, I've done everything I can. I've got a notepad with everything, and it's empty, essentially. It's not empty because I've got a list of things that I need to do once the build is done, but for the time being, it's empty, okay? So yeah, all missions, make sure the stats and everything work. If I have no notes at the end of the all missions run, we turn it into a 100% playthrough, we get all the collectibles, we do everything, and then if still no notes, release. If notes, back to square one. That's how it's been. Right, let's go. Let's move. If I remember, we'll watch the new cutscenes with the new voice acting in, but I might forget.
I need to see Mickey right now.
No guarantees, so we'll see. Quite the undertaking fixing what was an incredibly broken mod. It is quite the undertaking. I did not think we would be nearly this deep into development. I thought this would take like a couple of months max, not like over a year of development. Like over 1,000 commits on our GitHub repo. Like this has gone way deeper than I thought it was ever going to. But that's just like the way I am, like maybe I should have known. Because if like even the slightest little inaccuracy is there, it bothers me. Alright, let's go. I've also rerouted some stuff in the route from yesterday as well. Moving Water Run to after History Tends to Repeat because you end the mission right next to it, rather than doing it in the first Portland assets segment. So we should be chilling. Should be hard chilling. So it's good that we're optimizing the speedrun route as well, because obviously as time goes on, we're getting more and more efficient, which means these playthroughs take less and less time, which is good. The less time the playthroughs take, the better. Because I've got to do a lot of them. Go Spaz. How you doing? First time actually watching you live, mostly it's the VOD sped up. Welcome, Chad VOD Enjoyer. Hope you enjoyed the stream. It must be weird listening to me in real time. I appreciate your VOD consumption. That's a wave to the camera when you greet someone. Sorry, so. Welcome. It's out on Christmas, question mark? That's impressive. We are 3 minutes and 4 seconds into the run and I've already been asked on YouTube when the mod's coming out. That is impressive. 3 minutes. New record, I think. Yo, Hank. Yo, Mystery Mania, man. Yo, Pegassi and Furnace. This is really not doing my rest any favors. In classic fashion, I was sparring my friend Will yesterday, and as I threw a jab at him, so my right hand, because I'm a disgusting southpaw left-handed individual, I threw a punch, and he walked in with his shoulder, and his shoulder hit and like bent my wrist down, and like my entire fucking forearm like crumbled on his shoulder. You know how I was saying earlier in the week I was already having issues with my right wrist? Now it is worse. It fucking killed. Just unfortunate timing. Ever sparred with your best friend, Harry? My first ever spar was against Harry. I should ask him to spar again, because he had way more experience than me. You know, I'd only trained for like a couple of weeks, I think, when we sparred the first time. And now I've got like, you know, 2 years of experience. It'd probably be like very different. I forgot to get a cop car again. I should just add that into my splits right now. Otherwise, I'll keep forgetting. Errand boy. Cop car. Not copy car. Cop car. There you go. I won't forget next time.
Here's an underground race. If you want to get some money, find a fast car and try and win the race.
Excuse me. Love the Hulk Hogan voice, brother. I thought it was more Macho Man, but I can see the resemblance to the Hulkster as well. That doesn't work for me, brother. Just came to say hi, got a grind GTA Online. No worries, Pegassi, enjoy, bro. See you next time. I mean, sure, I think I was about to miss that marker, but I got rear-ended into it. Kind of works out. PC Gamer took down all the comments asking him to take down the sloppy video, and they changed the title back to the original one. Classic PC Gamer. You know the radio asset in this mod, where you have to like get rid of articles and stuff because like we don't do criticism. Like we're taking the piss, but that's actually what PC Gamer's being like. We don't do criticism. Remove all trace of that comment. Like it's not a joke. Yesterday you completed this race in 90 seconds, just slipping. I mean, I got fucking pit maneuvered at the start, right? So it was never going to be faster. As usual, I played perfectly and got unlucky. That's some fancy tea. It's OJ, bro. You think I drink tea out of a fucking pint glass? What kind of reprobate do you think I am?
You wanna kill me?
Never know with these Brits, right? No tea. A hot chockey may be in order later, but we'll see. Drinking tea out of a stein because my smart Starreg mug broke. Maybe the allegations are true. The news Doncaster is now completely underwater. We're dry here. We had a fair bit of rain yesterday. I got soaked on the way back from the gym, but aside from that, not too bad. Definitely not like flooding levels or anything.
Chase you if I could run.
Good dog. I appreciate the kind words, Polar. Hopefully you'll be able to play it very soon. Speaking of mods coming out, have any of you guys played Bully Online yet? I signed up and made an account and like installed it and everything. I don't know if and when I'm gonna play. I would like to stream it, but at the same time, you know, I'm so focused on this, like, you know, I'm crunching this as it is. I don't really have time to play it. Split loads when I was a teenager. I'm talking about the Swagter project. It released yesterday, Zach. There might have been some other one years ago, but this is like a new project, open source and everything. We might be able to get some games going on stream one day. Not just cyberbullying. Oh, I thought you meant like there was some actual like bully project years ago that you were playing.
What the hell? I said I don't need this piece of junk.
Yeah, stream. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I don't know how big the lobbies are in Bully Online, and if you can do like private matches or what, or if we just need to like log into the same server and sign up to shit. Like, I don't know how it works, but it sounds like a good laugh. I was just doing some like races and like tournaments and death matches and stuff. Sounds fun. Fuck about for a couple of hours. Oh, excuse me. Might ask my friend if they could set up a dedicated server for it. Yeah, there might be, like, you know, host your own kind of possibilities. I need to do Trash Collector. Ben, do Trash Collector, you fucking idiot. But there might be some possibilities for that. Especially with it being open source. This sign has no collision. Well. Six done. I didn't mean to crush that car, but sure. That is going on the list of things that I will only fix if I crack open the SCM. If there's no other issues, that is not getting fixed. Because if I didn't find it in 100 hours of testing, nobody else will find it. Of course you all will, because you'll have seen it on my stream, and the first thing you'll do is create a bug report. English Ben, there's no collision on this sign, and I find it all by myself. Like, I fucking bet you did. Wow, how did I know that this guy was going to spawn right here? I'm a genius. Wait, he didn't drop his gun. I picked him up before he had the chance to like properly die. So he didn't drop his gun, so I didn't get his ammo. Shit. I'm playing too well. Alright, oh, there goes my door. Where's this guy again? This way. Oh yeah, I cut through the... yeah. He's on this street. Those would be like the side mission in LCS and expect the garbage to be literal enemies. Yeah, it's human garbage that we're cleaning the streets of. Which is a really cool idea, to be honest. I actually really like this mission. It's poorly executed in the original, but, you know, we fixed it up the best we can to make it an actual enjoyable experience. Uskia. Welcome. Recycling, you could say, yeah. Recycling human garbage. Good mutilator. It's going well. How are you? How are you doing? Don't want to die right at the end of this mission. That would be a tad embarrassing. I'll take the tornado. Joey's blessed by the Christmas spirit and is helping society and its betterment. What a king, honestly.
Anytime, any place.
That's my goat, Joey Leon. Hey. Usually I get an infernus here, but there we go. I'll say, asking you shall receive. I keep getting stingers, but infernus is usually more worth it. Fastest car in the game, isn't it? It's just the LCS snow effect, Neon. Uses a plugin to port it back to GTA 3. So it might look a little weird, but I like how it looks. It's better than the old one, I think. So Stars and Stripes has been reborn as Project Eagle now. Thought Take-Two knew the project for good. Good to see it as huge promise. It does have huge promise. It's a big shame that the devs are extremely racist and hateful people. Good mod, terrible team behind it.
My mother's my sister.
Watch it.
I haven't heard anything, Big Daddy, about San Andreas stories. They've been pretty silent. So I don't really have any extra info, sadly. Had some extremely interesting run-ins with the Project Eagle team as part of Luigi's Club. Yeah. They have a very negative reputation in the scene for good reason. I think SAS was cancelled, not sure though. I haven't heard about that. It's news to me if it is.
There's no need to feel bad. How could?
Does make me wonder how Shine Vice development is going. I know bits and pieces about Shine Vice. I speak to the devs every now and again. It's certainly going a lot better than it was. That's for sure. Since 1826 took over. It's been going a lot better. Because it was basically fucking dormant before he took over.
In the Navy.
Ever since Specky left, it just completely just got stuck, like in fucking development hell, basically. And that was like 4 years ago was the last time I spoke to Specky. And it was just dead for years. No progress being done. And then 1826 takes over the project with Braindog. And more work gets done in like the latter half of 2024 than like the last 5 years. Like it's crazy the difference he made. But then it's also kind of a bad thing because it means that Barcode has like not really done much either, because 1826 has been so focused on China Vice. So like Frehley Redemption reissued is completely on the back burner for the time being. Like there's been no progress there as well. So it's like it swings and roundabouts. Like different projects have lost a lot of potential gain. Other projects have revived. It's quite up and down, I suppose. But at least there's some positives. Your style. The issue when taking on too much, the team is stretched like a wire. Yeah, exactly. I mean, 1826 is a very good developer, but he's just one guy, you know. And he's walking into China Vice, like none of it's his code. He's like, completely dormant project. He's got to like read all the scripts, learn how it works. Like I've had that experience with Frosted Winter, right? Like it takes a while to just get familiar with the code to work efficiently in a framework that you've never looked at before, It's not easy what he's doing. Definitely a big challenge that he's taken on. So respect to him for giving it a crack for the sake of the community. Because if he wasn't gonna do it, I don't know who would. You know, like I'm pretty sure without 1826, Shine of Ice would be dead, like long dead. Like, I don't think there would be anything else happening with it. Just people working on their own little projects, but nothing cohesive coming together. No project lead to keep everyone on track. It'd just be fucked, I think. I don't think you would have ever seen it. So if it ever does release, you know, it might still not. 1826 is who you want to thank for that. I still want to be up here, don't I? Yeah. Good if you're Mofsim. I'm good, how are you? I parked here. This is annoying. Not ideal parking from yours truly. I'll be real. We're alright though. We're fine. This one. Back up here. And down. This is the route I did last time, I think, and it worked quite well. And then, yeah, these two. This one. This one. This one. I just need to get up the stairs without eating shit, which is easier said than done. Just. Alright, we're chilling. See, if someone is bad at is as bad as me at this game, and with enough practice can still first try construction injection, it can't possibly be a hard mission, right? That's how that works. It can't possibly be actually difficult, because I'm so shit at these missions, and I can do it every time now. Oops. See, this gives you an idea of how bad I am at driving, and I can still do it. Where do I want to be? I want to be up. I'm not be able to get up here, though, am I? Fuck's sake. Can I go up here? You plan. I wanted to go up here anyway. Okay, we're out. Just about efficient routing. Yeah, it is, yeah. Once you've got a route sorted, you're pretty much chilling. Let's heal, get a new car. We are officially chilling. Legally blind proof mod design philosophy. Exactly. Exactly. Wait. Why am I doing this mission again? Did I fail this mission? No, I think I just never did it. I think I did one bullet and then I did Silent Assassin right away. That's just me being a fucking idiot. I thought for a second I was like, did I just accidentally like restart this mission by mistake? Like, did I fail it or something and have to redo it? No. I did the mission prior and I was supposed to go and do Bad Day right afterwards, but I didn't. Okay, that's just me being an idiot. I was like, we didn't break the mission structure, did we? Like, we didn't accidentally start mission, 18 or whatever twice. No, we didn't. I'm just going mad. I'm just gaslighting myself. Yeah, pulling a fucking next gen. Would have been a nightmare to diagnose, yeah. Yeah, I was supposed to go here and then start that mission, but I didn't. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. Order is not a big deal here. You still have to drive back eventually. We are chilling, don't worry. Panic over. I don't know why you were panicking. I wasn't. Stop panicking. Stop being dramatic. You're always like this. You're being ridiculous. Does it rain or snow or nothing? It does snow, yeah. Every few minutes it snows in game. Oops.
Here it is. Now I have to bring it to the Yakuza.
My men are...
Isabel and Alex Games. Welcome. That's not what I want to see. Gonna go avoid that like the plague.
There is something I need to do first. Drive me to the apartments north of Belleville Park.
Building around state of stats every now and again. Real. That's not the stats. Hey. Percentage completed 4, mission attempts 16, 15 out of 85. That sounds about right. New stats. Not missing. Races raced 0. All seems to be good. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. How long is the story? About 8 hours, I would estimate.
Damn, let's get out of here. Drive me to my place.
On an average casual playthrough. If you're a fucking beast like me, you can do it in like 3 or 4. But that's like, you know, when you know exactly what you're doing. I reckon I could finish it in 6-7 hours. Wear a helmet, Monster Man. The absolute state
Come
of
and
you.
see me sometime. I'll give you some work.
Can finish it in under an hour. For you style, probably more like 10-12 hours. No disrespect, of course. I'd say 20. You can do the original in 20. Don't say that style, because the more you talk about cheating, everyone will be like, oh, cheats? When's the cheat speedrun? Oh my god, Vice City cheat percent. I need to go this way. Is auto mod being a meme? I know some other people mentioned that. I had to turn it on for the sponsor the other day. It was part of the requirements. And I was like, oh, you know, I'll just turn it on at the start of the stream. You know, how bad can it be, right? And then apparently it just like fucking censors everything that you say. I can turn it off. Give me a sec. And I'll just turn it on if I need to, like, you know. Because I'm pretty sure you only needed it on for the sponsored segment. I don't think you need it on for, like, the whole stream. Now the question is how the fuck do I turn it off? Moderation settings. Auto mod. Message filtering. Off. There we go. It should work now. As normal. I would test, but I'm pretty sure I can type whatever I want anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure for the... They just say before your stream, set Twitch auto mod setting to a minimum level of 2. But surely you wouldn't have to do it through the whole stream, right? Surely you could just do it before you actually do the sponsored segment, right? I'm gonna ask that. Hold on. Let me ask that before I forget. Can auto mod level 2 only be enabled before the sponsored segment rather than the entire stream? Details say for your stream. But surely I should be able to choose what auto mod level I like during non-sponsored segments. My best friends over at Twitch staff will tell me. Yeah, I'm a big deal nowadays. All my best mates are Twitch staff. So if any of you flame me, you're actually getting permabanned. Like, straight away. Literally, frame you type in... Like, if you type in, like, English Ben, you stink, you're actually frame perfectly permabanned. They're always watching. See you later, Veldin. Straight trip to fucking Lumbridge for you, mate. And you, Style. See you later. Must be, you know... Must be nice never coming back to Twitch ever again. And you, Monster Man. You said type English Ben and I didn't. You think they care about nuance, Style? Say goodbye to your account, kid.
You got no pain. I got my cousin. I got my cousin.
True, my. Sniper through the window. Mid-sentence. What is the release? Ding, 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 ding. Sorry, Raptor, you just delayed it another week, buddy. Sorry, bud. I don't make the rules. That's a lie. I do. Only I make the rules here. Remember that. Low tier rage bait style. Yeah, I was gonna release it today, but Raptor just ruined it, so next week. Everyone say, thanks a lot, Raptor. You stink. You won't get permabanned for saying it to him, but you will to me. Yunk. Why'd you have to park right in front of my truck? You guys are so annoying. Oh, we've got new dialogue in this mission. Not you, Style. No one cares about you, Style. Shut up, Style. Good comrade. Going really good. We have new dialogue once we get to the pickup point. I might forget to skip the forget to watch the cutscene, but I'll try. Nope. Joey. Was that Dark Hell in the cutscene? It was, yeah. He is canonically the damn owner in this. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't believe this has happened twice. That time I was even paying attention, and I got more punished than last time. I don't know if you saw that, but I tried to flick and despawn that fucking car, like, 5 times, and it just would not despawn for some stupid fucking reason. Like, I got memed on the fire truck, and I get memed on the traffic as well. Sometimes you're just born to fucking lose, you know? Which 3D era GTA city would you like to live in? None of them. I would never like to live in a place where you can just get ran over and there's no fucking actual consequence. Because the guy who runs you over in cold blood and murders you just loses their wanted level 30 seconds later. Like, fuck that. Good, Nadine. Welcome. So apparently you can't look down enough, like, to despawn. You can't despawn traffic in the fire truck. Today I learned you can only look this far down, and it's not far enough to despawn that. Like, your camera is locked, I guess, because it's such a long vehicle. Your viewpoints are locked. I did not know that. Well, I got massively punished for not knowing that last time. So, fuck me, I guess. Oh, hey. Probably because of the water spray as well. That's also a great point, yeah. Yeah, because you can fully look down here, right? Yeah. Yeah, it must be the water cannon. Because here you can despawn fully. You can look all the way down, all the way up. It's only the fire truck that you can't. So, yeah. Good meme. Today I learned. Alright, you can all play another game of guest a voice actor now. I have remembered to not skip this cutscene. Assuming it works. Guest a voice actor.
All units, go to the illegal petrol loading point.
Very difficult, that one, especially if you played San Andreas. That's probably the biggest hint I can give you, is he does the exact same role in San Andreas. You played San Andreas. Okay, you've seen San Andreas. Sorry, bro. I forget that you're all fucking peasants and I'm the king. My bad. What idiot parked their fucking fire truck here?
We'll take the barrels.
San Andreas is now delayed another month since it was mentioned. San Andreas is old news. I beat that mod like a year ago. We all just need to move on. Like, San Andreas is already fucking dead in the water, like... Who gives a fuck? Literally, fucking, that mod is like so 2024. I said a year ago, Monster Man. Just because you don't have fucking functioning ears doesn't mean my English is shit, mate. And even if I said 8 years ago, that is like that is what a lot of people say up north. Like, I was here 5 hours ago. So suck on that. You nonce. You're the Dark Sales Avon. I should have kept auto mod level 2 on, because I could just flame you and none of you would be able to flame me. Because if you say anything towards me, you would get auto modded, but I can call you all fucking pricks. And there's nothing you can do about it. Maybe I prefer it on mod level 2, actually. We don't take criticism. Little brother mode. Yeah, my feelings get hurt if you all insult me, so. How very PC gamer. Gonna start fucking deleting any messages that aren't positive about me. I've been needing an echo chamber for a while, really. It's about time. I should have started ignoring this guy. He's under a roof anyway. Like, this guy hasn't even got an angle on me. No point in even killing him.
Come on, cowboy.
So you have autosave in Frosted Winter Remastered? Yes. Any good mod has some kind of autosave or quick save feature. And this mod is good, so this is no exception. Go sunset. Fucking hell, Warris. Chill out. What are you doing, you prick? Actual paid actor. Ugh. You know what, today I'm going to be ballsy, and I'm going to go and test the other way around for this setup. If I do it, it'll save me like 20 seconds. If I don't, I fail and I have to do the whole fucking mission again. Worth it. Oh yeah, this is fucking easy. 100% worth. So if you're going all the way around that way. Did I miss a checkpoint? Or are the tracks on different like vertical levels? No, I think they're on different vertical levels. Okay. Never mind. I was gonna say, which checkpoint did I miss? But I was like, there are a couple that are above me on the tracks, and I was like, oh fuck. But I think I'm fine. You're a fellow ketchup hater? Yes. I am a condiment hater. They are shit. There's people who hate ketchup? Yes. Ketchup just makes everything worse. It's just tomato sauce, but way too sugary and fucking gross. I've always been a condiment hater. True 100%. See? I'm not the only one. I know I'm not. Like, you can gaslight me all you want into thinking that I'm fucking... the only one. I know I'm not. Proper tomato sauce is nice. Ketchup is not. It is fucking rank. Like, if you get a hot dog, right? You, like, cook a hot dog, put it in a nice bun, and then you put some, like, nice onions on the top of it. That is a fucking perfectly adequate hot dog. If you add ketchup to it, you have then ruined that hot dog. You've done a disservice to that fucking glizzy. But a proper tomato sauce that you do with, like, pasta and stuff, no problem with that. But ketchup is rat. And I will simply not let anyone else tell me otherwise. You're all wrong. You can stop clip farming? I'm actually not even clip farming. I'm just speaking fact. Also, those people who eat pasta with ketchup. If you eat pasta with ketchup, you're a fucking disgusting human being. That is so rats. Like, you need fucking professional help if you do that shit. So rank. And I'm British, right? Like, my like, cuisine, you know, culture is already clapped enough as it is. So if I'm telling you that your fucking food is rats, you've got a big fucking problem. That's my wife, Lamau. I'm so sorry to hear that your wife has brain damage, Dark Drace. So sorry. I hope the divorce proceedings are quick, efficient, and I hope you get back on the saddle soon. Because my word, if I ever got a wife and found out that she does that shit, donezo. Or what, pasta with a shit ton of mayonnaise? That is honestly a bannable comment. You're lucky I haven't removed you from my chat room. So count your lucky stars. That is so fucking gross. Like, I can't think of a word that describes the level of how fucking disgusting that is. Like, disgusting doesn't do it justice. Culinary terrorism. That's a great way of describing it. Yeah, that should be like a violation of the Geneva Convention or something. Fuck me. Like, seek help. Seriously, get a therapist. But until I share my Coca-Cola pasta recipe, nah, no. Now you're just fucking farming. There's no way. You're saying that to try and one-up someone. There is simply no way. Go advanced. Having a good time. Very, very close to release. This could be the last build we ever test. Mustard on watermelon is fire. Where the fuck do you guys get these things from? They still haven't fixed the bridge. What's broken about the bridge? What needs to be fixed there? Did I ever tell you about the time I invented a cheese can sprayed pizza? You know those cans that have cheese in them in America, that as the base? What the fuck, man? Why are we doing this to ourselves? America being America. Volky isn't even American, that's the worst part. Like, why are we doing the worst part of American cuisine? Why are we doing this shit to ourselves? Why don't we just eat normal food? Like beans on toast. Time for Operation Nades. Heard Ben likes his beans with a slice. Wow. Too soon, man. I'm still pieced up, bro. Still pieced up. See the plaster? Can't believe you would do me like that. Did you have your toast sandwich today? I had chili rice, chili chicken rice for lunch. And I've got a steak slice and some Gregg sausage rolls for dinner. Bosh. Dinner of champions. I had for breakfast a bacon and egg sandwich with a reduced Tesco's donut. That is also a breakfast of champions. How do you do your eggs, Corey? That'll get some debate going in the chat. That'll get some engagement farming. Well, I should just ask Corey. Chat, how do you do your eggs? What's the best way to cook an egg? There's only one correct answer. depends. No, it doesn't. You're not allowed opinions with your wife. You are not allowed. Today, leaky eggs and morning boils eggs and soldiers. That's so British. My sisters used to have soldiers all the time. Scrambled. I kind of rate scrambled. I haven't done scrambled eggs in a while. Scrambled eggs and beans on toast. God tier. All right. I know that's very British, but actually mint. Boil it, fried, black pepper, poached. My brother puts ketchup in his scrambled eggs. Nah, that's fucked. You've done all the effort to make a decent egg, and then you just fuck it up like that. See, ketchup just makes everything worse. It's proof. Scrambled gets boring quickly. I do agree there. I don't have scrambled eggs all the time. I just do it every now and again. Scrambled eggs are very quick. So if I'm like in a mad rush and I've got some eggs that I want to eat, I'll scramble them. Mash them up and chow them down. You know my favorite way to do an egg? I call it like the... I don't really know how to describe it, but I call it like the McDonald's style. Let me explain before you all jump on me. So you know how like... McDonald's, if you get like an egg at breakfast, like a breakfast McMuffin, right? The egg is like solid, right? Like even the yolk and everything. So what I do is I put some olive oil in a pan, crack the eggs into the cold pan, and then I deliberately break the yolk so that the yolk like runs, and then I fry them and flip them so that both sides are fried. So you've got like the McDonald's egg, right? So it's like a nice solid egg. I'm not a big fan of runny yolk. So you've got the white and the yolk, and it's all cooked together in like almost like a slice of egg. I don't know how to describe it aside from that, but it's like my favorite way to cook an egg. It's good. Psycho? How does that make me a psycho? How does that make me a psycho, not wanting my eggs to fucking run everywhere? I don't like eating liquid. No milk. I use milk when I scramble my eggs, but not when I fry them. Not a fan of runny yolk? You're fucked. How does that make me fucked, man? That's more fucked than info about ketchup. How? No, it is not. No, you're actually trying to gaslight me. It fucking isn't. It's not even close. It is. Fuck off. Good Germany, handshake Mexico. Welcome. Good morning, Anti-Rocks. I like creamy cheese on pasta. So my thing with cheese is, I used to not be a big cheese guy, but now I'm less picky as an adult. I like cheese. I don't mind, like, you know, a bit of a parm on pasta or whatever. Like, I don't have an issue with that. Where I draw the line with cheese is that plastic American style cheese that you put on burgers and stuff is fucking disgusting. Plastic cheese, gross. Proper cheese, fine. That's my current stance on cheese. But the plastic slices, like when people ask me, like, oh, can I get some of that plastic cheese on my burger? I'm like, fuck you. Genuinely, what an insult.
You are
new dialogue.
Deep with your investigation. If you don't stop, we'll kill your brother.
Okay, just don't hurt him.
No more clankers in this cutscene. So you like smelly cheese? What the fuck is smelly cheese? Is the okay guy? Okay guy is a zomb. He's a GTA streamer. He's a really good voice actor. Both of those guys are actually really good. Like when they're not taking the piss, they're actually really good voice actors. Do some really cool ranges. I'm always so disappointed when I get a nice burger somewhere and they slap the plastic cheese on it. Whenever I see cheese on a burger, I ask for it without because I know it's going to be that disgusting plastic cheese. So I just say, don't bother. Like, don't put cheese on it, please. Do not ruin my burger, right? Let's yoink this. I would like a banshee, but I'll yoink this for now. Right, LC Survivor. Ooh, more dialogue. You can play guest the voice actor again. Aren't you guys lucky? 2 missions back to back where you can play guest the VA. This one should be easy.
Congratulations! By answering this call, you've enrolled in the annual LC Survivor game show. A group of armed assailants are on the way to your location with the sole objective of killing you and winning our grand prize. If you somehow survive, you will get the prize instead. We have 4 games to play, so get strapped in at home while our contestants get strapped too. If you leave the campus, you will forfeit your prize, as our camera crew won't be able to film your death. Now break a leg. It's good for ratings.
If you couldn't tell, I also rewrote the dialogue for this. Because when I was thinking about getting Fladge to voice it, I was like, this dialogue's got kind of boring, and there's like room to make it, you know, a bit funnier. So I've like fully turned it into like yeah, like a very stupid, like, you know, congratulations, everyone's on their way to kill you. Good luck. I thought that worked quite well. Did you get Fladge for the sole purpose of the break a leg dialogue? Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but that, yes, I'm gonna pretend that I was smart enough to think of that. But the simple answer is no, I did not think about that. But that's funny. Is this guy stuck on my car or something? Like, where is this guy? I don't want to grenade him, because I don't want to lose my car. Is he moving? There he is. You seriously should have finalized the script first and only asked then to translate it? It's horrendously inefficient. Because the script would have been finalized as one of the last things, and then all the translators would have had to do their work in like a few days, which would have just been impossible. So, it wouldn't work. Sorry to say this, but I hate the camera angle. Luckily for you, this is a completely optional mission. You never have to play it. You don't want trouble. Alright, so you're in Kobe, these fuckers. Huh! Huh! Got one. This guy's always such a bastard. Maybe I can lure him like this way instead. You don't want trouble. Or maybe from this angle. Dude, I am actually fucking insane. What a throw. What a fucking dunk from the boy. You say you won't know him because of the car?
Use an
No,
underground
only the
race.
first guy, because
If
he
you
was
wanna
stood
get
next to
some
the car.
money, find a fast car and try and win the race.
Alright. I mean, if you're gonna give me a cheater, I'll take it. Bug? What bug? It said try and win the race, but the subtitle wrote try to win the race. Okay. You shit me up there. You thought I thought there was like an actual problem. Are these missions hidden? Yes, they are. There will be a map on the release that will have all the side missions. If you want to like spoil their locations, you can just read the map. It'll have all the locations for everything. Officially under 90 kg for the first time in a year. And officially the least healthy you've ever been, SM. Casino time. I saw that. You saw what? You didn't see anything. I think I despawned my car parking too close. It doesn't matter, I don't need it anyway. The idea of hunting out side missions that encourages exploring the map. Exactly. And if you do pay close attention, you will be able to find the missions even without a map. Because like the phone rings, like you can hear it from quite far away. So if you hear a phone ringing and you go, oh shit, and you go and investigate, you'll find the mission. Like the Mighty Chunks missions, exactly. But they're available at all times of the day. Because Mighty Chunks isn't necessarily bad design, but I think personally it is bad design having it only available certain times of the day. Because it means that there's like a very high chance you'll just miss the mission entirely. Which is pretty dumb, IMO. Whereas these, if you're in the area, you'll see them and hear them. Kind of want to stop working. Me 5 minutes after clocking into my shift. In the mines. Into pit. Aye. Oh, Kiana. Let's get to work today. I had a migraine. So of course you joined twitch.tv/englishben, the very well-known, calm, methodical speaker who is ideal for people with migraines. Wise choice. Wise choice. Look at this, bro. Unplayable.
The
Hi,
mayor's
Nipsey. Is handling affected by snow? It can be. Yeah. There will be a way to toggle the snow physics on or off. So you can have like the slidey ice physics, or you can have the normal physics. It's completely up to you. And you can switch like basically real time. You don't have to like, you know, commit to one or the other. So you can start with snow physics. If you don't like it, just turn them off. Good other choice. Same. The more, you know, choices the player has, the better, right? It's the same with like the voiceover. Like you can mute the voiceover if you want to, anytime. Like whereas like Sindaka Chronicles, for example, you can like turn off the voiceover, but only at the start of the game. Like it's definitely not it's still a good thing that you can turn it off at all. But you just make that one choice at the start of the game. So if you want it on, you start a new game with it on, and then later on you realize you decide you want it off. You can't without starting a new game, right? But here you can literally turn it off real time. Like you can mute the voiceover and unmute it whenever you want. So more player choice, the better. So that's been the goal. It's like make as many things optional as possible, basically. Every time I poke my head into the stream, this looks more and more done. Very exciting. Hopefully not too much longer. I'm gonna say if all goes well in this build, this could be the last one I ever test.
Punk ass bitch!
We made significant changes to the upstate part of the map compared to OG. Define upstate. Like Ghost Town, Northern Staunton, like what do you define as upstate in this scenario? Ghost Town, yeah. I mean, Ghost Town's being completely, like, It's been moved to a new location. It's been completely remodeled from scratch. So yes, very significant changes. But it's completely different. That's because it is. It's fully from scratch. Because OG Ghost Town was so fucked that, like, if you try and open it in something like Europa, like a map editor, to try and even fix it, it just crashes the second you go near it. Like, that's how fucked OG Ghost Town was. So we, like, completely remodeled it from scratch. So it's actually, you know, playable now. The original was completely unusable. What is this message? Let's translate this. Do you know how to smuggle drugs from Vietnam? Brother, I need help. What the fuck? What a first time message. No. I don't know how to do that. But DM me anyway. Was that your hookup? Yeah, that was my plug. We speak in Mandarin. Of all places to get a crash, bro. This mission's so long and boring. Why do I have to do it again? That's not fair. So unfair, bros. Lovely audio bug to go with it as well. And now I spawn in and the limo isn't even here, like... Well, that's what I get for joking about being a Vietnamese drug dealer, I suppose. Punished. Wait, I didn't even start the mission. That's not having a mission that crashes randomly. We don't know that it's the mission though, right? I've done this mission plenty of times before and never had that problem. Could just be unlucky. I'll look at it, see if anything stands out. Sure. So wait, Ben, did you do everything for this mod? Wrote the story, did the snow textures, implementation, etc.? I didn't do everything. This is an original mod from 2010, but I've remastered it. So we've like rewritten a lot of the code to make it, you know, functional, made it work on modern PCs, fixed a load of bugs, rewrote the English to make it make sense, like this kind of thing. and this is the final product. So when did I crash? It was just picking up this person, right? Like right here. The chance the OG mod is older than some of the Twitch or YouTube chatters here. Definitely possible, yeah. Pretty sure it was like when we're about to gain control here. If I were to guess, like, let's say that crash isn't a 1 in a million random crash and it actually can be replicated, but it's rare. My guess would be, because you gain control, the camera jump cuts back, and you, where am I taking this person, by the way? Which the guns? And you spawn all the fires, all in, like, one frame. My guess would be that the game just sort of struggles to do all of that at once. Like, it's a lot to do all in one frame. So maybe that would cause a crash sometimes. So a sort of preventative measure would be to, yeah, reduce the fires, because they're already just annoying anyway. They're just so fucking loud. Reduce the fires, and, like, either put them out when you gain control, or put, like, a fade in to, like, you know, wait before spawning them all in at once. Yeah. But am I going to delay the release to add in a preventative measure for a crash that might not even be at all consistent? That can also go on the list of things I'll add if something else breaks, you know, if I have to crack open the SCM. That's how they released Cyberpunk. Yeah. True and real. Yo, Vittoria. Welcome. I guess SA can handle 35s at the same time. SA can handle a lot of things that GTA 3 can't. We have run into many problems that have just come down to, in SA you can do this. In GTA 3 you cannot. It's a lot of engine limitations, sadly. Release delayed by a year to port it to SA. Yeah. The only reasonable outcome, right? Honestly, I'd say we remove these fires entirely. There's no real point to them besides slowing you down. That guy just fucking... Did that just guy rise from the ocean like Cthulhu? What the fuck? Again, style, on the list of if we have to crack open the SCM, we'll take a look. If not, it can go in a 1.0.1, you know. LCO 1 is running original 3, which is what makes it so impressive, Pappy. It's all the 3 engine. Adding bikes into an SA mod is not impressive. Adding bikes into a GTA 3 engine mod is, you know. That's why it's been so hyped up. Rare crashes are more than acceptable for a 1.0 release. Yeah, it's like, you are never going to get this thing to never crash, right? Because the game's just old. Like, crashes happen. As far as I'm concerned, if it's like a crash that happens, if it isn't like repeatable, then I'm not too arsed about it. Like, you know, a crash that you see once, you've never seen again. You do the mission the second time, third time, fourth time, it's fine. Then it's like not really a concern. Because, you know, just shit happens, old game. But if you can repeat it, you know, if there's a known way to reproduce the crash, then it should be investigated. It's hard to give that answer to 95% of crash reports. What can you do? Yeah. I would even go as far to say, like, on my GitHub README, like, I would say, you know, please only report crashes if they are consistent, you know? Like, if they happen to you twice in a row, then let's have a conversation. But if they only happen once, then there's not really a lot to say, you know? Even in the modern games, sometimes PCs just mess up and crash. That's also a thing, yeah, like everyone playing on different hardware, different OSs, like you're bound to get some issues. It's bound to happen eventually. Debugging random crashes out of full dump or a very good log is pretty much impossible anyway. Also that, yeah. Like, even if I wanted to investigate these crashes, I probably wouldn't have the ability to. Yo, Dominic. It's going well. Oops. That's what I get for reading chat during flying. It's fine. We'll just hop off here. We're pretty much there anyway. Can I jump this? I can actually use a bit of game mechanics here. Oh, maybe I can't on this. Hold on. No, I can. Can I? So in vanilla, this has an invisible hitbox that you can jump on. But I think they've like redone it, so I can't use it anymore. Oh no, there we go. Aha! Look at that game knowledge. Yeah, Dodo has like, around the top of its like wheel arches, it has an invisible hitbox that you can use to climb the Dodo. Big game knowledge. Thank you, NC Rocks. Take care. See you next time. this up ahead of time so I don't blow myself up trying to pick them up.
You gonna be sorry. Hey, you play me. You going to be sorry. Run or die. Stop Yankee boy. Gringo. Gringo.
Oy, oy, oy. I mean, if you're gonna give me an Infernus right there, I'll take it.
Get off me.
Officers?
You got in
Buying weapons back feature from VCS, yeah. Was a pain in the ass to get working. Took like 3 iterations of scripting it from scratch, but eventually we got there. Yeah, I just felt like doing a bit of a backflip there. Got kind of bored, so I'd flip it. Pretty cool, right? Yo, Tech. I'm good, how are you? Eee. Yeah, I had to make the police chase more hype, exactly. It was getting kind of boring, so I just started starring on them. You told me that you, MMA Guru, and Queso could be related. I won't question it. I don't really see it. I've been told many times both MMA Guru and Queso we look like each other, but I don't see it at all.
The VIP.
I see it. Maybe I'm the only one who doesn't, I don't know. Hey.
Has the
Holy mega Josh raid. Hello Joshimus enthusiasts. Thank you Josh, hope you had a wonderful stream. We are here testing Frosty Winter Remastered. Oh, I've got perfect thing for you all. Since you all like San Andreas so much, here's a fun little Easter egg.
Hey, I'm Joey.
Whatever, motherfucker. You don't scare me.
Please can you show us Josh voice acting? Josh will be in a few missions time. I cannot watch the cutscene if you want me to. It's in the Shadow of the Dawn. We've still got a few missions to go though. But he will be there. But yeah, if any of you haven't been following this project, this is potentially the last release. I've ran out of things to fix that were annoying me. So everything's in, like all the voice acting's in, all the bugs have been fixed to my knowledge. You know, everything's been done. Bethesda credits fixed, all the credits are in. Yes, all the credits are in. Alright, what fucking mission am I doing now? I need to do Colombian Bastards, that's the one. Like, forgot the route for a second. Clothes are fixed. Building stall works. So the current plan is, we'll be doing an all missions playthrough. Make sure that, like, you know, all the missions work as usual. On the final build, if they do, then we'll transfer it into a 100% run to make sure that 100% works as it should. If I still have no notes on how to improve it, then it'll be release time. And then it'll just be updating the changelog, making a public repo, and, you know, making a GTA forums post, and then bam, release. So we are very, very close. But obviously it all depends on how testing goes, right? If I find a game-breaking issue, we're gonna have to, you know, fix it before we release, right? Like, I'm not gonna release this with some kind of game-breaking issue just for the sake of releasing it. Even if I would like to release it before Christmas. You know? Like, worst comes to worst. We delay it in January instead. How did Josh's run go? Josh Enthusiast. I saw that he was like fairly deep in a run before I went for lunch. How did it end? Monster X? Classic. El Clasico, if you will. Absolute El Clasico. He's already 5 minutes behind, so he was happy it died. Fair play. Sometimes you're just kind of waiting for the end, aren't you? So that is fair enough. Oh, if Josh enthusiasts also want Faye voice acting, you can get that in a few missions time as well. We do these missions, we did a Portland segment, and then we do Faye's mission. So I can also show that as well. Yeah, double whammy of voice appearances. Aren't you lucky? 2CB, welcome.
Kinsey Kenzie just resubscribed for 62 months.
Thank you, Mackenzie. Thanks for the 62 months.
I deactivated the bomb. You're safe
you.
now.
Thank you. Take me home. I'm too scared to walk.
Holy moly. Blew me neck. 62 months.
90 just resubscribed for 2 months. Free money time.
Yo, Victoria, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Why is this random person just coming in and like spamming quotes in YouTube chat? Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the flip up. 10 minutes on the naughty still, I'm afraid. Is that Ben's old man voice acting? It's not. It's somebody else. Mine would be way better, of course. That's how you know it's not me.
Are you a priest?
Yes, my son. Thank you again. God be with you.
It sounded a bit like me. It does sound a bit like me, yeah. It's not me, but I can see the resemblance. Well, lines it is besides the crazy taxi race guy. My main role is the hood's leader, right? It's my main role. I do a couple of like very small side roles, like yeah. So I do the race guy. I do. What else do I do? I recorded lines for a bunch of stuff, but I ended up replacing them with other people who wanted roles. Fuck, I despawned my car again. I do that every single time.
Talk to my people.
What else do I do? Is that it? Those are my only 2 appearances. I recorded lines for the FBI informant in this. I recorded lines for the casino owner, but those aren't me, because I replaced them with other people.
I was told you...
It might just be the 2.
Hey, who the hell are you?
You know what? I should, I forgot to replace that one. Maybe I should do that one for a third role. Because I already do the, I do the policeman in LCPD, in Yardies 3.
Joe BSC just resubscribed for 4 months. Who the hell are you?
Yo, go Obisky, thank you for the 4 months. Welcome back. Another building coming. Luckily, hot swapping audio, the code is already there, so it doesn't require any SEM changes, just to change the line. The only reason we'd need to change the line is if the timing of the lines is significantly different. But you know, when people say, "Hey, who the hell are you?" they're pretty much exactly the same, right? Like, nobody says that in a particularly longer or shorter way, so the timing should work. What is Joey doing there? It's if you if you like wait until a certain point of the cutscene, he starts doing an animation of talking, and then you skip the cutscene. We have coded the mission to clear his objective, but GTA 3 is like really weird with clearing the player's objective. Like it just like sometimes doesn't work and sometimes does. So he's like trying to walk while also stuck in animation. But there's only so much you can do about that. Like the code is in place to stop it happening. After that, there's not really a lot you can do. The correct solution would be to just not have that. You know, if you can skip a cutscene, just don't have the fucking animation. But making the cutscene worse for the sake of like a tiny thing like that, like who cares? You know? Casual players are gonna watch the cutscene anyway, so weird behavior when you skip the cutscene isn't really a massive deal in my opinion. Especially if it makes it worse to fix it. I'm not a big fan. Right, give me his AKs. I think I grabbed that one. Friendly fire again. Killed his own boy. Unlucky. These guys can boost me all day like it'll just mean that I get to the end of the casino part quicker, which is good because the casino part's fucking boring. Just joined, I'm sorry, but is that Joey? It is. Joey Leone. On the run. Oh, I've got this bug again. Where for some reason when you go in first person it deletes the UI and cuts the top off all the models. You see? Like it chops the top off the car and the bridge and stuff. I've only ever seen this once before. I have no idea what causes it. But it, yeah, like cuts the top off everything. Really strange. And the second you restart the game it fixes it. So it's like some weird random bug. Very strange. Very, very strange. Does this have to cross in the bridge? Yeah, it stays the whole time. Yeah. It's not just the bridge. It's just the bridge is like the most obvious example of it breaking. It's a really weird one. See? Still there. Very, very bizarre. It's like an even more rare bug because it's like you'd only notice it if you drove in first person. Like everything outside of first person looks normal. And you know, who drives in, not first person, top down. And who drives in top down besides speedrunners? Like nobody really. Didn't they want the game to be top down originally? Yeah, that's why the top down camera still exists. And then they realized that that's fucking stupid. Thank God. And made the game actually good. Yo, Rebel, welcome. Thank you for playing, Gilly. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Alright, this cutscene. I always forget I can skip this one. Or avoid it, I guess. Last week was around minus 33 for you. Minus 33 Celsius. Fucking hell. I would, not to be dramatic, but I would legit die in minus 33. The coldest I've ever been in was in the US and it was minus 18 Celsius. And even then, it was bloody cold. The lowest we get here is like minus 5. Minus 25 in Sweden somehow wasn't that bad for me. Where were you in Sweden to get minus 25? I've been through many Swedish winters and never had it even close to that cold. Yeah, it must be like mega north, yeah. Like Luleå or something. Yeah, okay, similar, yeah. I've only ever been in the south, really. The furthest north I've been is Stockholm, which is not very far north at all, so... that makes sense.
Don't kill people.
26C here in the south of Brazil, summertime. Brazil mentioned. Tudo ótimo. Abraço. Campo de Mundo. Tudo bem. Tudo bom, tudo bem. Tudo ótimo. Your pronunciation's not bad. Ah, what can I say? What can I say? Don't call me Mr. Worldwide for nothing, you know. Polyglot Ben, yeah. I don't think I do half bad for a disgusting Yorkshireman. How many Yorkshiremen do you know that can speak more than Yorkshire? Not many. There aren't many of us. 1 in 5.4 million. Damn right. Ah, I'm free. Free of casino. How blessed. Knowing I might never have to come back to the casino ever again. What a day.
Damn police.
What's the timeline on this mod? You mean like in-game? It's 2002, like just after Sal dies. Well, just after the events of the original game, basically. Like a couple of months later.
Go, girlfriend.
Good old 4 trucks all blocking each lane. Good meme.
Bite my arm.
This way. Oh, so you blitz this mission in 20 seconds less than the timer? Gosh. I didn't know you're a dog sitter, but do you actually like dogs? It'd be pretty daft of me to offer to sit people's dogs if I didn't like them. Would it not? Yeah, I do like dogs. I used to be unsure about cats because I'd never, like, you know, had one or, you know, like, you know, lived with one or anything, like, you know, experienced having a cat. But now I can safely say I like cats and dogs. But my dad had 3 dogs growing up. So I was very used to dogs, but, like, not very used to cats at all. So I was, for, like, as a kid, I always thought, like, I was a dog person and not necessarily a cat person. But it wasn't because I disliked cats. I just wasn't sure. You know? Like, for all I know, they could be vicious little fucks. But now I safely know that I like both. I just like animals. Animals just make me happy. They release that happy chemical, you know? I see a dog walking down the street and I'm just like, you know, they've made my day marginally better by just existing. I dislike cats, particularly strays due to trauma. My neighbors used to have unkempt strays. And that's fair enough. You've had an experience that, like, you know, has caused you to develop a, you know, a dislike or a fear or a phobia or whatever. That is completely valid, Pappy. I do not think you're in the wrong for that, you know. I assume you'd have one, but you're unable to because of the rules where you live. Yeah, I would 100% have a dog. Possibly a cat too, if they got on, you know? Like, I didn't really think about it, but I would definitely have a dog if I wasn't renting this place. So because I rent here, it's very common for you to have, like, no pets. Like, our place here is strictly no pets. Like, I've asked and they've said no. Like, never ever, you know, even if you offer to, like, you know, I even said in the email, I said, like, you know, I will pay, like, out of pocket for, like, any damage that's done, you know, anything like that. Like, I'll get pet insurance, I'll fully, like, take care of everything. And there was still no. Hard no. So, yeah. Is what it is. Saying no is easier, sadly. Yeah, exactly. I get it. It would require, like, drafting up a whole new lease of my contract and stuff to include, like, a pet clause and this kind of shit. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not, like, super heartbroken about it, you know? Like, I get it. But I would have a dog if I could. Someone else spoiled it for everyone else here. Yo, Soprano, welcome. Any opinions on birds? Not any strong opinions, but I don't dislike birds. Birds are cool. Yo, Jamie. Thanks for the good luck. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if there's any animals that I can think of that I really dislike. Like, I've never had a reason to really dislike any particular animal. Yeah. I've never been, like, attacked by anything that would cause me to have a fear or a disliking of them. Obviously, you know, if I see, like, a lion in the wild one day, I'm not going to run up and try and hug it, you know? Like, I still have my, you know, natural instincts of not wanting to be sliced apart by an animal, but, you know, for the most part, I don't really have any problems with any of them. I wanted to have a pet goose so it would guard my place, as a lot of people are afraid of them. A pet goose, of all things. I mean, that'd be cool. Cockroaches can go fuck themselves. I guess, yeah, like, you know, there are certain insects, right? You know, like wasps can be a real bastard sometimes. I strongly and irrationally dislike snakes. I wouldn't say a blanket disliking of snakes is particularly irrational, though, no? Like, you have a good reason to be afraid of snakes or dislike snakes because they are, you know, there are quite a few of them that can kill you. Like, yeah, I've never been near a snake, so I'm, like, impartial to snakes, I guess. But I wouldn't say that having, like, a blanket disliking of snakes is particularly irrational. That there is definitely rationale there, the why you would want to not be anywhere near them, you know? Snakes have killed and will continue to kill many people. Even snakes I know are harmless, though. Sure, I get that. But I can definitely understand, like, you know, if you have an animal that, like a snake, for example, and, like, let's say you get, like, a cobra, right? Or, like, a really deadly snake, like a really venomous snake, but it's been, like, de-venomed, so it can't actually, like, venom you, right? I would still be pretty apprehensive to, like, hold one or be near one. Because, like, I get it, you know, it can no longer kill me, but at the same time, it could have done at some point, and that still kind of freaks me out, you know? Like, it might still try and kill me, because it doesn't know that it can't kill me. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm making much sense there, but I hope someone gets what I mean. Like, that still kind of freaks me out a little bit. So, I kind of get it, Julian. You're valid, King. If someone has a snake as a pet, then I know it's not dangerous. I guess. I can see the logic there. What about pet rats? Again, like, I understand why you would be reluctant to, you know, be near a pet rat. Because rats are, you know, commonly associated with, you know, being vermin, plague, disease, that kind of thing. But don't think it'd really bother me. Obviously, if a rat goes for me, I'm gonna fucking chin the little prick. But aside from that, no. Would you even do with a snake as your pet? Take it out on walks? I don't know. Feed it mice, I guess. Watch it slowly digest it over the day. What do you do with any pet that you can't take out on a walk? Feed it. Say hi to it every now and again. Spectate what it's doing. Move on with your life, I don't know. Get Ujwal. I used to have a praying mantis as a pet. That's a cool pet. There are definitely levels to how cool your pet is. I think a pet snake is very cool. Praying mantis is also very cool. Just got such a sick name. Praying mantis. What's it praying for? You know what I mean? And mantis is a really cool word as well. Gardo has a pet tarantula, and I think that's fucking sick. Pet him spiders, pretty sick. That is pretty sick. Pet owl? Owls are radical. What, pet ferrets? Pretty cool. Not as cool as a tarantula, but pretty cool. Pet crow? Pretty cool, as far as birds go. Parrots too. Parrots are radical. Aquas, thank you. What, pet chickens? I feel like a lot of people have pet chickens because they're like farmers, right? Apparently crows are real dumbasses, but who wouldn't love a dumb little friend? That's what I'm saying. That is what I am saying. Pet chick. I shouldn't laugh, that fucking hurts my throat. Pet chicken watching as I chow down a KFC. That's so fucked, Enzia. Know that I would have really laughed out loud at that if my throat wasn't stabbing me every time I laugh. That was fucking funny. I invite the chickens and they sit on the sofa. No, they don't. No, you're taking the piss. Do you actually? Maybe am I gullible? Do you actually? I want to believe that you're telling the truth. They do? Dark Drace, join the Discord and fucking post a picture of your chickens sat chilling on the sofa, and that will make my entire fucking week. That sounds fucking brilliant. I want proof. Imagine just having your chickens chilling on the sofa watching fucking Stranger Things with you. Chilling with the fucking boys. Or a KFC ad. Oh, fucking hell. Deary me. Maybe that's the move, is taking all of your chickens to KFC to then make them, like, you know, be reminded, you know, you could have been KFC, but I am your owner, right? And I'm taking good care of you. So be thankful. Maybe the chickens would love that. You know, oh, thank you so much. You know, if they could speak. You know, of course. They can't, but if they could, they would be thanking you. I said a chicken would love a boneless banquet. Maybe. You little prick, I'm reporting you. Oh shit. That's not good. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead, GG. Why is there 2 of them there, you little fucking nonce? Sure, just give me this. Can't even play his own game, right? I played that situation perfectly, I just got unlucky, as usual. As fucking usual. I saw a video where a woman had a turkey in the oven for Thanksgiving and a living turkey just walked in the kitchen looking shocked. Yeah, same thing I suppose. See, that's how this is supposed to go. Chill. Chilling. Chilling. Think a mod that you made won't have any RNG. Sadly, it's GTA. There's always going to be some, right? Sure, I mean, if you're offering me this, I'll take it. Alright, bud, see you later. I put it in general? No way. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. You actually have the chicken showing on the sofa. That's so fucking mint. That is so sick. Dark Drace, all those comments I made about your wife being a freak for having ketchup and pasta, you are now forgiven. You are back to neutral, okay? You are officially back to, like, neutral. I am now impartial to you again. That is so sick. I'll let you off. Gifted a sub. There you go.
Kinsey gifted Dark Drace a subscription. Kinsey gifted a tier 1 sub to Dark Drace. They have given 42 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, Mackenzie. That's very kind. There you go. Enjoy the sub. Well earned. Well earned. What did I miss? I was serving pasta. Bro, you got up at the wrong time. Hopefully pasta without ketchup, Pappy. Content provided, sub deserved. Respect. Easiest $2.50 of my life. I did nothing for this. I did no work for this. But I'm still taking half the money. These are the kind of transactions that I like. Basically react content. Just easiest farming money of my life. Literally infinite money glitch. Oh my god, that chatter made such a funny joke. Haha. Quick, somebody give them a sub to show how funny they were. Yoink, that's my $2 now. Suckers. Ketchup and cheese, only acceptable spaghetti topping. Low tier rage bait, not falling for that. I'm just not falling for it. I actually don't care, so. Not even gonna acknowledge that comment. Not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. Already forgotten about it. What comment? No idea. Because I'm not even falling for it, so. Literally don't care.
NZO gifted Couch Chicken a subscription. NZO gifted a tier 1 sub to Couch Chicken.
Shout out Couch Chicken. What a beast. Easiest $4 of my life. Thank you, NZO.
Don't be afraid. I'm here to rescue you.
Now you can get some KFC with those $4. Yeah, I might be able to get a drink if I'm lucky. Also, if we eat chicken, we give leftovers to them. Nah, that's fucked. We were taking the piss. Dark Trace. That's not on that. Poor bastards. They get couch duty just to get fed their fucking brothers and sisters. That's fucked, man. You guys are messed up. It's so protracted. True. They're not family, it's okay. Are you sure? Have you done ancestry.com on these chickens? I'm gonna need proof of that. By the way, Josh Enthusiast, if you're still here, enjoy Faye's amazing amazing voice acting. Yeah.
Daigo!
Yumi, are you okay?
Yes, only because of him.
Jimmy.
When Josh sent me the lines over, I said, forget what I said, I'm paraphrasing. I said, like, all the personality of a dining chair. Excellent. And added them into the mod. I'll be honest, I thought it was you. Thought it was me! What the fuck? That's also a rage bait. That's so mean. No, it's a good thing, Mackenzie. We want the voiceover to be trash. We don't want anyone try-harding, right? We want everyone to be shit. They just took that a little too seriously. Alright, Dark Dre, see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for making my week. First time in the channel, what is the mod about? TLDR, after GTA 3's events, Joey is supposed to take over the Mafia from Salvatore, but Tony betrays Joey at the start of the game to try and take over the Mafia instead. And this is Joey's revenge story on Tony, basically.
Oh.
The fuck's my car? To all the people saying they're not his brothers and sisters, would you eat some big fat American ass? What? What? What the fuck did they mean by that? I had a work meeting. Did I miss the Josh and Faye voice lines? You just missed the Faye one.
Damn, sounds like a one-way trip. Once I have the goods, it's stairs or gravity for me.
You haven't missed the Josh one yet. That's still like 3 missions from now, I think. You still got a bit more time. Yo, Pagasi, welcome back. That old gravity is a nice combo. Thanks, I wrote it myself. Smiley face. Honestly, everyone would enjoy playing this. They fucking better. I put my heart and soul into this like the past year. But yeah, Josh is in, so we got history tends to repeat, road to death, everything changes. Josh is in 3 missions from now. Can only imagine the reviews for this if they don't like it. This mod is like ketchup on pasta 0 out of 10. You know the worst part about getting that kind of review, Volky? It would be 50-50 on whether it'd be this mod's like ketchup on pasta 10 out of 10 or this mod's like ketchup on pasta 0 out of 10. That's the worst part by far. Is the fact that that could be a good or a bad review. And that freaks me out. You know what I mean? How do I flip there, man? How? That's fucked. Very much the latter, Mackenzie. It was like borderline unplayable. Like, I must have had like 20 crashes in my original playthrough. The mod was like 25 hours long. And like half of that was grinding for money for all the assets. Like it was just fucking miserable. But it had a lot of potential that I felt hadn't been seen. And that's why I picked this project to remaster, to fix it. And also it was like impossible to get running on modern hardware as well. Those are like the main combos. There's assets? There is, yeah. And in the original game, like the dam alone costs $300,000, right? I've been playing this game for 3 hours. Look how much money I have. Not even 100K. Not even a third of one asset. That's how fucking disgusting the original is. You need like almost $1 million to buy all the assets. And you have no way to make money. Apart from just grinding. It's so fucking boring. Whereas now, you don't need to do any money grinding to buy the assets. If you just play normally, in like a somewhat efficient order, you'll have all the money you could possibly need for the assets. And, you know, if you somehow don't have the money, like you spent it all on weapons or something, there's like side missions that you can do to get money very easily. First time here? Welcome, Mr. Black Magic. How are we doing? Move, random triad. Can't see who I'm shooting.
You want the chainsaw, gringo?
When it comes to remastering mods, do you need the owner's permission from the original? I mean, you don't need it. Like, what are they going to do, sue you? But you probably should get it. It's kind of shitty if you don't. You know, it's just like common courtesy, right? Is Vice City my favorite GTA? Yes, it is. Does the original mod creator know about this, or is he MIA? Not only is he not MIA, but he has given me his blessing to do it. I would never have done this without his blessing. But also he checks up on me like every now and again for updates on the mod. So not only do I have permission, but he's also like actively involved in like, you know, getting updates for the mod and stuff. Also, me getting his permission and talking to him again actually gave us a patch that never existed before, a newer version of the original Frosted Winter that the developer had the whole time but never released. And that is on my archive.org profile. So yeah, like currently the like public build of Frosted Winter, you can actually play a more up-to-date and fixed version. If you go on my archive.org profile, there's actually a patch made by the developer, the original. So yeah, not only have I got permission, I've got permission, the old dev is like actively encouraging it, and also it, you know, almost like, what's the word, like inspired him to release a patch for his old mod to make it even better. Like that's the level of that's the level of shit we're going with now. I didn't notice you uploaded 100% maps. They're not fully done yet, that's why I haven't made them public. We still need to rework a couple of things. So, in terms of scope, it's like technically bigger, Mackenzie, because there's more content. But in terms of runtime, it is like 75% shorter, because we've removed all of the grinding shit parts. So like, my playthrough of the OG Frosted Winter, so like over 20 hours. This one takes me like 3 or 4 hours. And casually it'll take you like 6 to 8 hours, which makes it sound like we've stripped a load of content out, but we haven't. There's actually more missions than before. With the, you know, there's like extra Easter eggs and stuff in, like we've added stuff into it. We've just removed all the crap, basically. You know, we haven't like gutted any missions or anything like that. We've just removed all the nonsense in between. So it's all the good parts and none of the shit parts. That's the idea. None of the money grinding, none of the constantly crashing and having to redo missions. You know, that kind of shit. This will be the first GTA mod I watch you or Josh play that I actually go and download. Well, that's a big compliment, thank you. I do hope you enjoy it. Considered Titan, but no. Yeah, Titan is like an acquired taste, right? Like, you know, it's intentionally made to be like extremely difficult, so it can be very frustrating. Whereas this mod isn't designed to be difficult. Like, it's fairly easy if you're decent at GTA, right? Like, it's supposed to be a new experience, not a particular challenge. It's just supposed to be fun. What did Deone think of you remastering it originally? It's been a while since I first talked to him about doing it, but he was like very positive. Like, he was very on board. And he was like, you know, excited to see updates and stuff like that. So, yeah. He was really nice. You know, he was very clear that you're like, you know, he's got like a wife and kids and shit now. You know, it's just like, you know, he made this mod like 15 years ago, so things are very different now. But he was like super nice about it. He was really, really positive. Back to Staunton. We'll go with this one again. I like this one. This J here. Then we can get a decent car and drive down. Or a cop car, whichever comes first. Hey, look at that. Wow. It's very lucky.
Get that guy!
Very, very lucky. Right, I do need some armor. I'll grab the spawn on the way. Yeah, that's right. Where the fuck am I going? It's here. Do.
You're not gonna believe that.
When it comes to harder mods, like making the game harder like Titan, what makes them hard per se? I asked because you've said how you hate when they add a bunch of shotgun guys, and to me that's hard. It's like, so shotgun guys can be hard, but the problem is if you're not expecting a shotgun guy, you'll always get hit and take a ton of damage, and that isn't difficulty, right? Like, you weren't challenged there. You were just caught off guard, and you got punished for it, right? Like, your skill didn't matter in that case. That's the issue, right? So the way I see it is, like, difficulty is you knowing a challenge is coming, reacting to it, and still struggling because it's a difficult challenge. But you just, like, spawning in, immediately taking 200 damage from shotguns, like, that isn't difficulty,
What's that
right?
noise?
Because it's not difficult, you know? Regardless of whether you're a shit player or a good player, the same thing happens. Like, a good challenge should be easy to a good player and hard to a to a bad player, right? But spawning a shotgun around the corner and spaz 12 and instantly killing you,
Holy crap!
your skill level doesn't matter, so it can't be a challenge by default. Because for it to be a good challenge, your skill level has to matter. I hope that gives you some clarification. It's like hard to explain because I understand what you mean. Like, oh, getting killed fast is hard, right? But it's not. Like, it's different. Like, there has to be some line in the sand there. Like, there's a very fine line between hard and just unfair. And most, like, hard mode mods just make the game unfair, not hard. Like, a good example is like GTA Vice City Hardline, right? It's like that is like by default the most hard, you know, difficult total conversion or whatever, like hard mode mod I've ever played, right? But at the same time, is it? Because how many times was my skill actually checked in that mod, right? Like, most of the difficulty was just bullshit, unfair circumstances, right? Like, how many times did I really get challenged and my skill actually mattered, right? If the game just constantly cheats, then is it really a challenge? You know, like, in Hardline, 90% of the time, I felt like the only reason I passed a mission is because I got lucky, not because I played well, you know? Like, my skill didn't matter. I just had to play each mission 100 times, and eventually I got lucky and made it through. That isn't difficulty to me. Like, that's just boring. Have you checked out GTA Hell on Wheels? No, I don't play mods with GTA with GTA. I don't play GTA mods with Nazi imagery in them. And sadly, that is yet another mod that thinks it's funny to have hateful symbols in it. Haha, N-words with hard R. Racism. Nazi imagery. Great mod. Alright, we need to quickly do bus driver, and then it's time for Josh's cameo. What you've all been waiting for, what you're all on the edge of your seats for. Is KYFC Titan fair? People walk around the corner and shotgun you? Yes, it is. And the simple reason why is because if you play that mission well, you take no damage. Like, it might appear to be unfair, because if you don't know what you're doing, you will get destroyed. But if that mission is fully possible, 100% of the time, 0 damage if you play well. So by definition, it is absolutely fair. Maybe it's like, maybe it's easier to understand if I give you like a hypothetical, right? So, let's say I create a robot that is the perfect GTA player. It has, you know, perfect reflexes. It does everything frame perfectly. It's a task. It's like a tool-assisted super play of GTA, right? If that robot boots up your mod and can do everything perfectly first try, it is fair by definition. Because if you play perfectly, you never get punished. That has to be fair by definition, right? In Hardlined, if that hypothetical perfect robot were to boot up Hardlined, it would still fail missions like 65-70% of the time. Even if you play perfectly, because your skill just does not matter at all. Like, you see the difference, right? If you have like a perfect robot that is the perfect GTA player and they still can't beat your missions consistently, you have a big fucking problem. Welcome, Anime Crafter. How are you? How's life? Thanks for the good luck. Oops, I drove past my thing. Makes sense, I appreciate you actually explaining it. Yeah, I'm happy to help. Sometimes I'm like, you know, need to think a few minutes to get my point across. Hardline has great ideas. It does. It just doesn't execute them very well, in my opinion. That robot would be able to kill auto-shotter users at the corner of a room? No, it wouldn't, though. That's the part that you're missing. It wouldn't. Just because it's a robot with perfect reflexes doesn't mean it knows what's coming ahead of time, right? It's not, the robot isn't cheating. The robot doesn't like read the code and predict ahead of time. It can't read the future. it would peek around the corner and get hit and die. Because it's impossible to know that without cheating ahead of time. That's my point. There still exist rampages and red boxes. Yeah, mystery and rampages are still a thing. Mystery boxes and rampages, they're still a thing. It's a new side mission. It's in the original. We haven't added any new side missions. We've just fixed them up. Made them not shit. Alright, Josh's cameo. What you've all been waiting for. Josh is none other than the auto shop owner.
What's wrong?
Tony kidnapped Mickey. He's being held up in Marco's bistro. I heard they're torturing him. You must save him before the worst happens.
I don't know what kind of accent he was going for. But it'll do. Constipated Bostonian. That's fucked up. No need for that. I'm coming, Mickey.
Damn.
How come you haven't asked me to do a voiceover? I can literally do any racist and non-racist accent. DM me a voice recording right now of you doing a Jamaican accent. Right now. If you could do any. I want proof. I'm not home. I know you have your phone on you. Don't bullshit me. Honestly, even bad acting is way better than just slapping random AI generated voices. Exactly. It's way better. It's way better to have like even, you know, like it's just a community dub, right? Like none of us are professional voice actors. We're just having fun with it. So even if it does sound a bit shit quality, who cares? It sounds way better than, yeah, AI, so... Yeah, I 100% agree. Like, who cares if it sounds bad? I've done the voice acting for the mod. Yeah, I have a few minor roles. My biggest role is the Hood's leader in Act 3. He's like a mission giver later on. Towards the end of the game. But how are you going to get people to do voice over when you have no friends? That's when AI comes in. The key, Mackenzie, is to be a Twitch streamer, so then you have parasocials who can do it for you. I have hundreds of friends in this stream.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Tony
get my muffin.
knows about me, and the Yakuza
Go,
has
Joel.
had me exiled. By the way, I noticed a familiar face driving Tony.
Yeah, Leo Muscoletti, Tony's new right-hand man.
Shit, he's pretty good, I've heard. Anyway, what should I do now?
Get some assets. You'll need power and money to take on Tony. Here, some cash from the family.
I've already been looking into businesses around the city. Don't worry, I've got it covered.
All right. We achieved. Chucky Muffin acquired. We are boshing right now. Absolutely boshing. Absolutely bish bash, and most importantly boshing. So minus 100 viewers. Well, I was going to share the muffin. But if they're going to leave, then fuck them. Mm. Mm. That's good. It's biblical. Got a pack of 4 from Tesco. Real friends don't leave. Well, I do apologize, YouTube chatter, but you are going to be forced to leave very soon. Because I have another sponsor to do before Christmas. And what better time to do it than after a Josh raid? They pay me per viewership. Josh raid equals more viewership, equals more money. And it's money I will happily take from a billion-dollar company. Who should have the money? Me? Or the corporations? I think me.